is the master manipulator. It is the wave of experience. Or in other words, it is the option to do without understanding what the results may be. That energy itself, the 55 energy, it doesn't have any investment in the outcome. It just wants you to come in. You understand it? It don't care how you come out. It just wants you to come in. Um, that's a dangerous because that could tell you up front that it's your energy that's running the whole show. And you need to start learning how to apply that to your life experiences. Anything that I invest in is going to require my energy, or I'd be foolish to expect to get positive results. You understand? It's just like saying I'm gonna open a business, and I'm just gonna give you the seed money, but you got creative control. You do whatever you do, and just pay me on the backside. You can do that shit, but it would be smarter for you to have a hand in how it plays out. You get what I'm saying? You need to start applying that to your not only your business practices, your relationship, your family, your friends, your children, but life in general. Anything that is getting my energy, I need to be aware of how it's playing out before I play myself. Resonance only. Yeah, I know I'm gonna say that either way it go. Resonance only because again, with this 55 energy, where we have been investing in waiting to see something at the end, the biggest trick is we don't see ourselves in the beginning. Half the shit we done gave our energy to over our lifetimes was probably primarily unnecessary. If I sat down and been still, I see, holy shit, I already had that on my own. What I was seeking to obtain from others, I already had within. Or I invested in what I wanted to see with others with the wrong people. Which at the end of the day, you can't blame them. And I'm not saying for you to blame yourself, but you have to take responsibility. Grand Risings. So again, at 55 energy is, hi, I am the master manipulator, but it is you and your energy that's going to get enslaved. The energy itself, the master manipulator, because it can do anything with your energy, but it can't do anything without your energy. A relationship can't do something without your energy. The government can't do anything without your energy. Some motherfucker that's testing your energy can't do anything until you give in to the fucking test. Stop giving in to the test so easy. 11:30. 11, the justification card, which you always hear me say, the illusion of separation itself. Because 11 is two ones. But which one of them is you? You get it? If there's two ones in front of me, which one is me? And the real answer is neither one of them, because it's you in separation, not me in my wholeness. So I shouldn't be justifying trying to find me in what's already got me separated, because it already gave me the answer to the test. If what I'm investing in has told me that I only am going to end up separated, it was my responsibility to sit my punk ass down and be still. Or do what we have been taught to do over many life cycles, invest time, this is my energy, and then create processes to justify why you invested your time in the first place. See, then you come up with ideologies, you come up with mythologies, you come up with astrologies, you come up with numerologies, you come up with deity systems, pantheons, traditions, beliefs, all that other shit. You come up with anything that will tell you why it is safe for you to go into separation, because you've already idolized a way out. See the beginning of this reading. The 55 energy itself, it don't give a fuck how you get out. It don't even give a fuck if you don't get out. It just wants you to come in. A lot of y'all religions are the same way. There's no end game to it. And I'm not finna beat up on anybody's religions, because you believe whatever you want to believe in and let your life tell your tale. If you are okay being enslaved to something that you think greater than you and your life is panning out, stay your course. But if you are enslaving your energy into something that you think is going to save you one day while you are not saving yourself every day, so you can start learning that, holy shit, I was never in danger until I put myself in something that told me I needed to be enslaved. If you can't start thinking on other levels, then you'll stay stuck in your cycles. And again, let your life tell your tale. So 11:30, 11, what am I justifying? 30, what I keep overcoming. What I keep overcoming may well be what I'm succumbing to. What I keep coming over to is what I'm succumbing to. Easiest thing to do with that is those of us who have had repeat relationships. You understand? Man, fuck her. She went crazy, so I let her go. But you know what? I missed that thing. So then I'm going to keep coming back over. Holy shit, it was already toxic. You already had a way out. The relationship wasn't good for you. But then you turn around and go right back in because there was a piece of your trauma still left in that situation. There wasn't a piece of your peace. There was a piece of your trauma left in the situation, which is why a lot of us go back. And that trauma could be just as simple as, holy shit, I've wasted too much. Or you won't tell yourself waste. I've already invested too much of my time in this person, so I want to see it through. You get it? You've already manipulated yourself. When your relationships fall apart, they fell apart for a reason. Either you fucked up, they fucked up, or we just realized there was no compatibility. But when you trick yourself and keep going back in where there was already the way out, you the source of your own fucking enslavement. Life works the same way as fucking relationships and jobs. Well, yeah, I quit that job, but I need to go back because at least I understand how the system works there. But wait a minute, the system worked you to a point to where you needed to leave. We enslave ourselves daily through justifications. That 11, we try and figure out which one of these 11s that we're dealing with is going to represent us enough to be safe, but not whole. And I don't know about y'all. I mean, I tell you, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I function on a different level of awareness than most people. And I'm aware of that, and I'm not going to dumb myself down for people. And I advise you to never do the same. And you can call that your woke level versus Christian level. You can call it any level you want to. I function from a different level of awareness to where I know, holy shit, my wholeness is the only way to get out of here. Not by trying to find the bigger pieces of my separation that make me feel better. See, that's still healing. That's still a system of sickness. It says, give me enough medicine to make me function. How many of us have done that? Well, you know, I got to call out of work, but man, I'm going to have to take some fucking Benadryl or something so I can at least go in there because I need to get paid. That's the way a lot of our lives work. We don't want to be whole. We just want to be functional enough to keep playing the goddamn game when the game is playing us. Why? Because it takes your energy to invest in all this shit to try and find a way out when all you had to do is sit still and never get in. I know somebody can see through this. I know this is a confusing a lot of y'all because you think from a system of knowledge. Now, I've been saying this for fucking years. Knowledge will get you fucked up. When you try and apply what you think you know into what you're hearing, you've already lost 70%. 70% of what somebody is saying to you that you don't understand, you can't understand because you're trying to use what you know. And what you know is what you want to see or what you've already been through. But if what you've already been through left your ass with toxicity or taint or trauma, should you keep knowing it? Should you keep knowing it? A lot of y'all are trauma-based creatures to where you only want things that make your traumas feel less traumatic, but you still want to hold on to them traumas nonetheless. You give your traumas a job. See, I'm going to take my traumas, I'm going to put it in my writing. Well, holy shit, your trauma still got your energy because now you're writing about your traumas instead of releasing that shit and letting them go. And I'm not telling you that you can't not write about your traumas, but when you invest your energy in writing about your traumas, you're still investing in your traumas. There's ways to energetically move in this realm with responsibility and not just the ability to motherfucking respond. But you can't be taught that. You have to have that fucking experience. So, again, 11:30. I keep justifying what I keep coming over to. But again, by my cards, the 30 is the king of earth. The king of earth is the classic hermit. It's the hermit that got lost. Holy shit. The hermit, the person that likes to separate themselves, got lost. But he got lost from where he tried to separate himself. So now he's in separation. Did you catch that? Do you understand what I just said? A hermit is somebody who would like to be in solitude by themselves. But if that motherfucker go up in the mountains by himself and he get lost, he's no longer a hermit. He's just a lost motherfucker. And really, he's a hanged man. He's hung up. So some of y'all like to go in solitude because you just want to be by yourself, but you really just want to go on a date with your fucking traumas. You just want to be alone with your experiences so that you can make sense of your experiences when your experiences took your ass through a whole bunch of fucking sensory. Spiritual ADD. You motherfuckers can't keep still. Holy shit. Like Cleveland Jr. from fucking, goddamn, the Cleveland Brown show. Honeycomb's great. Yeah. You can't sit your little ass down. Y'all can't be still for what the goddamn. Stewing in the motherfucking BS, but the BS is you and you the chef. You cooking yourself and about to eat yourself. Holy shit, what's that called? An Ouroboros circle. An Ouroboros circle, the 8, the infinity, samsara's wheel, same shit you hear me talk about all the time. It's when you eat your own shit and then you digest your shit so that you can eat your own shit. It's called a cyclic loop. It's a cyclic loop of never ending movement, but ain't going nowhere. What do you mean not going nowhere? Because it's contained within itself. So it's not making any ground. It's just chasing its own tail. And if some of y'all would really start looking at energy from that aspect, that holy shit, I'm not going anywhere except for further into pieces, you might learn how to find stillness. If you cannot figure out how to obtain wholeness within your own energy, learn stillness. Learn how to move less. Learn how to properly place your energy into systems.